Hey, what's up guys? I know this is not a BB-8 but a surprisingly affordable and feature-packed security camera. It's not perfect though, so let's get into it. Starting off with its design, the Oracle is a bit of a chubby fella, meaning that it can take up a decent amount of space, but the more I thought about that, I want it to be seen to deter potential criminals, so that's fine. The infrared lights work really well, but more footage on that later. The head is fully adjustable and quiet in its operation. Indicators show up above their respective text for arming, record, alarm and net when in operation. Below those is a microphone. There's a speaker just behind that big Wi-Fi antenna, and next to that you're going to find an Ethernet port for a direct connection and a micro SD card slot which can hold up to 32 gigs of storage. Then you have your 5 volts DC in. Maybe not the sexiest security camera I've ever seen, but it looks okay. It did take me a few attempts to connect to the companion app, and that was quite frustrating at the time, but of course you will get it connected. The good news is that it's very easy to use and is set out very simply. The app comes with many features of course, but you'll only use a few of them. It gives you the ability to move the camera in any reasonable direction by swiping the screen, up to 355 degrees in a horizontal position and 120 degrees in a vertical position. Of course there is a bit of a delay, but nothing too drastic of a time difference. By the way, this is actually really good fun. You will have to edit the date and time. These little numbered squares let you do small or large rotations, but they automatically tilt the camera upward, which can be annoying or beneficial depending on how you position the camera. So you do get the option of low definition, standard definition and high definition, which is 720p of course, and honestly they all look pretty good apart from low definition. By pressing the lock icon, obviously this arms the device. That's when you go about your day and hopefully not receive any updates of anybody stealing your biscuits. This speaker icon obviously represents sound that the camera will pick up, but unfortunately when you leave it on there's just a horrible sound. The microphone inside of the Oracle is absolute tosh, but it does work, so you will be able to hear sounds but not that clearly. Now, one of the coolest features of this app is the microphone icon right there. So you press it in, say piss off to the burglar, and then you take your finger away because it will actually feed back and become absolutely unbearable. It works in the same respect as a walkie-talkie, but this would be good for communicating with your kids, I guess, or your baby. Hopefully you won't give them an absolute nightmare. Next to that is the photo taking icon, and yeah, that pretty much speaks for itself, but it pretty much takes instantaneous photos at a quite high resolution, so that is absolutely excellent. And of course you can turn it off. Definitely give yourself some time to get familiar with this app. There's actually quite a few more features to explore, but I'm just going over the basic ones for you all. But I would say it's actually quite a good companion app. As far as it performing its main function, I really can't knock it too much. Even SD looks pretty decent on this camera. It's not that much of a difference going into HD. It's not a particularly wide lens, but by being able to rotate in pretty much most directions, the area can easily be covered. As you can see, the quality is really good. Even at night, I think it does a great job for sure. Just a word of warning, if you're thinking about using your PC to monitor the feed, it may be quite difficult to set up because of a language barrier, so I'd stick to mobile. So if you're wanting to record video, you'll need to buy a separate micro SD card. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with one. The quick photos that you can take are still effective and come out incredibly clear for what this actually is. So if the camera does sense a disturbance, an alarm will sound on the actual camera and you'll be notified on your phone. It will automatically record a video and take a photo. So for the price, this is a really decent option in my opinion. Some things here and there you may need to get your head around. Just give yourself some time to get familiar with it. If you're wanting to monitor your baby, pets or your house in general, this will certainly do the trick. But what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you've got any questions, please do leave them there too. A big thank you to SUMVISION for the sample. I really do appreciate it, and I really would appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up if you found this video helpful and enjoyed it. The link is below if you want to check that out. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one.